Hi everybody, it's Honest John again. When the massacre in Las Vegas started, people did not understand what was happening. They thought it might have been fireworks or a problem with the sound system. So it took a few minutes before people began to realize that they were being fired upon. And during that time, bullets were raining down, killing and injuring unsuspecting people before they could react and run for cover. Now imagine if the guns that the killer had used had been silent. How much longer would it have taken for people to realize what was going on? 59 people have died and 527 were injured. How many more people would have been killed? How many more would have been injured? The death toll would have been in the hundreds. Thousands would have been injured. Well, if Republican Representative Jeff Duncan, the gun lobby, and the NRA get their way, we might find out. Currently, silencers, also known as suppressors, require a thorough background check, including fingerprints, a $200 transfer fee, a waiting time that can be as much as 9 months, and the federal government keeps track of who buys silencers. There's a registry for that. But Duncan's bill would eliminate all that. It would make it as easy to buy a silencer as it is to buy a six-pack of beer. It would make it much easier for terrorists and psychopaths to massacre many more people. But this doesn't matter to Jeff Duncan. It doesn't matter to the NRA. And it especially doesn't matter to the gun lobby, who see it as another revenue stream. For Representative Duncan and the other sponsors of the bill, it's about political contributions. The lives that will be lost are of no consequence to them. In a mass shooting, many more people will die because they won't know what's going on, and they won't know which way to run because they won't know what direction the shots are coming from. And then when the police arrive, their job will become even more risky because they won't be able to identify the source of the gunfire. Those lobbying for the bill say it's to protect the hearing of gun owners. You would think that they've never heard of earplugs. And if a few gun owners don't bother to use the earplugs and wind up going deaf, I don't really give a shit. Guns are loud and noisy, and they need to stay that way. People's lives depend on it. We're not going to have sensible gun regulations that would limit the size of magazines, that would prevent semi-automatic weapons from being converted to automatic weapons. The gun lobby and conservatives, the Republicans especially in Congress, will not allow that. So the horror will continue. Americans will lose their lives in schools and shopping malls and at concerts in far greater numbers than they should, because we won't take the steps necessary to eliminate the damage. And if this bill passes, the casualties will increase greatly. We can't prevent every mass shooting. All we can do is limit the damage. Mass shootings are as much a part of American life as baseball and apple pie. And there will be more of them. I only hope that the next one happens at an NRA convention. Thanks for listening.